Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Fresh coming at you guys with yet again another video, and today I'm showing you guys how to boost your graphics performance in any video game, but mainly Fortnite. These will help boost your performance and the smoothness of your video game overall, FPS and all that kind of stuff. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right in the video. So like I said, I'm going to be showing you guys today on how to boost your graphics performance for video games such as Fortnite, Destiny, any game, FPS game that you want to play. So before we get in the video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So the very first thing you're going to need to do is going to go ahead and go down to the Windows bar, all the way in the bottom left. Go ahead and go to your control panel. Go ahead and just type in control panel, go in there. Go ahead and go to your system and security. We're going to go to system real quick, and we're going to have all of our system information. Go over to your advanced system settings. Next, we're going to go over to our system protection. Go ahead and click on whichever drive you have your Windows installed on. Go ahead and click on that and press configure. Move your max usage over to 5%, and we're going to go ahead and create a restore point. Now what this is going to do is, if anything was to mess up through your procedures and you want to go back to a certain period of time, all you have to do is go back to your restore point, and it'll be like you never did anything before, and you have all of your settings back. But go ahead and name this and go ahead and do 4/18/22. This is going to be today. Go ahead and save that. It's going to be creating our restore point, and we're going to go ahead and jump the video. Now that we have our restore point right here, it was created successfully, go ahead and close this down. So we're going to go right over to our advanced settings. Go ahead and go in there, and we're going to do the adjusting for best performance. You can just click that. Keeping everything off is cool, but we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to make this a custom so that we can do two things just to keep them on to make the games look smoother and make them run in a more colorful, better, vibrant way. So we're going to go ahead and do custom, but keep everything off, and there's going to be two things we're going to turn on. We're going to go ahead and turn on the smooth edges of screen fonts, and then the show thumbnails instead of icons. Go ahead and press apply, do OK, and then we're going to go over to one more setting, which is going to be our remote access. So if you're to remote into a computer, this is what you would do. Go into your advanced, go ahead and allow this computer to be controlled remotely. Go ahead and turn that off, and you can go ahead and press OK after that. So once you guys have done that, lastly what we're going to do is go ahead and allow remote assistance connection, apply, OK, turn that off, press OK, and we will be done in that section for now. Now after you've done that, go ahead and open your file explorer, and you're going to want to go into your computer wherever you keep all of your drives. So go ahead and go to this PC and go to your drives, and we're going to allow the files on this device to not be indexed. Basically what this allows you to do is your computer will not be doing stuff in the background, say while you're playing games, uploading, or you're trying to do anything. It's not going to be putting as much pressure and tension on your CPU or GPU throughout the process, so all of your GPU and CPU can be directed towards driving your game, playing your game, and giving you the best performance at all, rather than Microsoft doing little things in the background of your computer while you're playing. So this will optimize that and send all of your computer's power to playing the game and making it look as good as possible. So go ahead and do that, apply that, and you want to do this to all of your disks just so you have all of them covered, or you can do it to one. I'm going to go ahead and do it to C and D, and F is not one of my drives. So after this finishes up, we'll go ahead and show you the very next step. Once you've actually finished that, go ahead and press OK, and we're going to go ahead and close that back down and close this. I left that open. The very next step that we're going to have is go over to our control panel and go to our settings, go into your system, go to your notifications and actions, and we're going to turn all of this off so you don't get annoying pop-ups while you're playing games, as well as it's another background thing running that you don't want to be on. Go one more down to your focus assist, and we're going to go ahead and turn this off completely, as well as we're going to turn the automatic rules to turn every single one of these off. More background stuff that we do not need, as well as it can be relatively annoying while you're playing a video game and you just have crap popping up on your screen. So these will all be completely irrelevant. Like I said, you had a restore point in the very beginning of the video if you do need anything back on. Go to your power and sleep. Go ahead and turn all this stuff off. As you can see, I already have it off because I already went through some of these settings, but that'll be the next one right there. Go ahead and go to your storage, and this is going to be basically another background setting that you want to turn off. So once you've turned this off, this will make sure that Microsoft and Windows does not move anything around in the background while your PC is running a video game or anything of that sort. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is go to our apps. Let's go to our startup, and we want to turn off all of our startup applications, which is going to be another background thing that we do not want to be running. And as you guys can see, it's showing the impact, low impact, high impact, no impact, all that kind of stuff. but you want to turn every single thing off. This will not affect how your application runs. You can run it completely normal and it won't mess anything up. Just double click it like you normally would, but this is just the stuff that starts as soon as you turn your PC on. Don't want that. So go ahead and go back one more time. Let's go ahead and go over to gaming. We're going to turn off the game bar unless you do use this to record. You can still use this normally, but if you turn this off, it'll allow this to not be in the background running your computer down and using up things that don't need to be used. And for the game mode, this is optional. They've gotten a lot better about the game mode being on or off. Most people will tell you to turn it off if you don't use the game bar, but you can keep this on. Windows has done a better job of updating this to be an actually more reliable thing for your computer, so you can either turn this on or off. It is really your choice. So go over to your graphic settings right here, and what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to allocate more RAM as well as performance to your video games. So these are the games that I have more RAM allocated to, as well as performance of my GPU and CPU. So we're going to go ahead and go into browse. We're going to search for a game, so it doesn't matter what it is. Go ahead and go to this PC so you have an option to see every single file on your computer. And basically what we're doing is we're searching for something to add. So we're going to go to this PC, go to the very top, search for a game that you want to add. We're going to go ahead and do Minecraft even though I already have it. I'm going to show you guys exactly what it should look like. Go ahead and do the Minecraft launcher and do add, and you're going to go to the very bottom one. But I already do have it, so we're going to go ahead and edit it. And we're going to change this to high performance rather than its default. So now that we have that maxed out at high performance, go ahead and go all the way back, go to update and security, go into your advanced options right here, and we want to turn all of this off. Make sure it's off. Go into your delivery optimization, and you're going to turn allow downloads from other PCs off, which is another thing you do not need to have on, and bring the slider all the way to the absolute minimum. I'm gonna keep some of these on and off simply because I do upload and I don't need to have an actual limit on things I upload as well as download, because I'll be constantly uploading and downloading things to YouTube, Twitch, different stuff like that. So, but what you guys want to do for your max performance is I will turn these on and off as I play games. So you want to turn these on and off, bring it all the way to the very, very minimum, and that'll give you the best performance in this section. So you want to go all the way back. Go ahead and close all of that out. Go back to your control panel one last time. Let's go ahead and open this. System and security. Now we're going to go to our power options, and we're going to change our power plan. Originally it has a balance, but if you click on the little arrow, it's going to give you a drop down of different stuff. High performance, power saver, or ultimate performance. It really depends on what you have. If you don't have ultimate performance, go ahead and go with high performance. Now these are going to say something different for you guys. Go ahead and turn both of those off, but the real main thing that we'll be looking at is going to be our wireless adapter settings, and we're going to go ahead and turn this to maximum performance. Go ahead and turn that on. It's originally at about medium, I believe, and then we're going to go to our PCI Express settings, and we're going to turn this off. Not applicable. I already have that stuff off for me because that's originally what I use for my gaming. So you can go ahead and close all that down, and that was your power setting, which will also help boost and deliver more power to your GPU, CPU, allowing your computer to run more beast-like and absolutely destroy what it needs to be doing. So the very last thing I'll be showing you guys how to do is how to edit and mess with your settings. For your AMD, if you're running AMD or NVIDIA, this is going to be something you want to mess with. You can mess with this in depth yourself if you guys do want to see more detail on these different things. This is the Radeon Center because I'm running a Radeon setup at AMD rather than the NVIDIA graphics card, so I'm going to be running something a little bit different, and this is going to be the hardware that I have in my computer and the software that comes with it. So this is the RX 580 series for your GPU, which is going to be your graphics processing unit, which is going to be your graphics card basically. So you just want to mess with those settings and get those to the best of your ability. If you do want to see some detail on how to optimize that, go ahead and go into there. And I'm going to show you guys one more thing you can do, just a helpful little tip when you're running different games. So I just loaded up Minecraft, just something simple, something easy. Go ahead, go to your very bottom, go to your task manager, go ahead and find your application. What you're going to need to do after this is, if it doesn't say go to details, you're just going to go to the details and literally find the application that is running. Once you do find this application, you're going to go ahead and right click it. You're going to go to set priority and set this to real time or high, which will definitely change how much RAM is being allocated towards your video game and how much the graphics processing unit is going to actually allocate power towards putting out the best possible graphics and smoothness of that video game. So I do most definitely hope that some of these tips helped you guys out. I'll leave a link in the description below for a document that is running through every single one of these different things that I went through today. This is something just by those tech wizards out there that know how to actually make PCs run better, as well as they know how to mess with hardware and software to get the best performance out of it. So I'll leave that in the description below. Go ahead and check that out on the settings that I followed. As well as if you did enjoy this video, comment below, share the video with your friends, and like it, leave a thumbs up. It helps the channel as well as it helps promote the video and get the video to people who actually need to see this kind of content and want their PCs to perform better. So, like I said, I do hope it did help you guys so very much. Thank you guys for tuning in today. It's been another tech video with Fresh. Hope you guys did enjoy. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. And I will see you guys in the next video.
She like the hook, but she don't know the verse. She know I love it even if I never say the word.